The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're
all right, let's go. And I'll be in the sad part about it. Hey, you know, every franchise I'm playing with the Lions, nigga. Niggas be having the best team. Niggas be getting the best team just to trade all the best players. I be like, man, y'all be getting. I said, y'all do stuff that don't make no sense. I said, y'all are trade X Factor players, bro. Yeah, like they don't do that shit in the NFL.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is
certain niggas just ain't tradable, nigga.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game is he'll lose yardage.
You don't trade George Kittle. You don't trade Patrick Mahomes. Like, man, I don't give a fuck what you trading for.
13.
Ooh, Cat. I don't know.
From the gun, Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
He'll be a good back. I mean, he better than half of the backup that's in the league.
Playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but
nigga won't be able to do nothing.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
That's what they do. I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
That's why I said he missed the window of showing what he really got.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Here's second and 8. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Play ball. Go.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready, set. 50, Mike, 50. I'm coming. Protein spell. Slow. No. Now.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready? Hey, orbit. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Herbert nowhere to escape.
Collins.
He goes down. Jamie Collins coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, she be twerking.
Oh, and what a play on special teams
I'll be
here.
like,
This is
dang,
going to be down
that should be looking so
inside
good.
the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard
I
line.
ain't even gonna hold you up
He's
on
got to
that
be
one.
fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed
Twerk
it any
some,
better
boy.
than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Long time. Yeah, I like Miss Twerk. Now she can. What they say? Now she can get paid. That's the real.
On first down,
Yeah.
Swift, and he is going to be stopped cold
Man.
behind the line of
I'm pretty
scrimmage.
sure, nigga, it ain't
It's a loss
surprising.
of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one
Nothing,
right there. He
nigga.
ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, Swift. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
I'm just going to pinch old Buck.
They like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on third down. Good for 22 and a first down.
Nah, nigga. I'm out the hole now. Pinch old Buck.
Deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that,
kills, baby.
Maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3-and-out on their opening drive. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Set, waiting. Lock 49. Hey, red. Ready? 49, 49, guys. Mike, 49. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Tighten it up.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
the Disney nigga.
Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh?
Disney dude.
Sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. Here comes the Lions punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's King. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Slam. Shoot.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Look at me. Door. Get.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 49. Stay 50. Get on.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And the Chargers' 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hatchet. Quickstone, Travis.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Down. 15 line.
2nd and 13. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
X3, 218, chop.
From the gun, Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Gone. 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 Do your thing, Swift. Do your thing, Swift.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Okay, hold on.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Charger drive about to get going. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Stop opening the door, Milo.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. 2nd and 6. This is caught by Williams. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now, he's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 9, check 9.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patrick. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Oh.
Call it a gain of 5.
Milo, stop.
Left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
What are you doing to him?
Time you hand the ball to a back.
Get away from him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert got his man. It's Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this
Boy, move!
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. On the return, it's King. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What? I'm using. Y'all get from over here. What charger you need?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Y'all going to the living room.
Or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Hell yeah, I just slept.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's about
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Nope. I got 3 more punk-ass days.
Swift. 8 yards on the pickup, and now
Where
they'll
you
have
at?
some options on 2nd and short.
Another good run for him. What else is new?
Yeah. You already did what you already did, George?
So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Where you been today?
Keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
Real?
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away.
That's big.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that
That's
defense
big,
stand
nigga.
up and stop it. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And this winds up.
Would you stop, man? Okay, he threw it at you. Okay.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Stop throwing controllers.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Stafford. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
Yeah. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions.
Milo, don't run nobody over.
A great compliment to Melvin.
What up, though?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Yeah.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
On the man?
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe
nobody on, nigga. Everybody going to get ready for work, or ain't on.
Ready. Mike 51. Watch the screen. Hey, Steve.
Stupid.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 51's the Mike. 55.
Looking to throw on second down.
That's gay as hell, dog.
To Virgil Green. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
Yeah.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
You stupid. I was focused in.
This is third.
Would you stop chasing him?
4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Huh?
Go.
Okay, Milo, sit down somewhere.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He'll get this down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here's Eckler. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's see what you got. Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
To throw on second down. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Ready up. 57's right. There's a party now. Right up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Zebra.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
49 to Mike. Watch 49. Mike's 49.
Stafford. It's caught. Jones. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 41-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Stafford now to throw. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing to Stafford. It's complete to Jones. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Patrick. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the slant. Shit. You draw forfeit.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it.
as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, Herbert. And Allen's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Eckler. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd down and inches. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. It's Eckler again. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 49-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, set, 8, read. Hey, box truck, box truck.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Step.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
This quarterback now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's 1st down. Going on the ground with Eckler. And Justin Coleman brings him down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Motion, motion, watch.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did.